Have you ever felt that your sewing needs a kickstart? If so, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Deb. Welcome back to my channel. I often feel that I don't have enough time to do any sewing for myself, and time just runs away with me doing other things. So this week I've taken part in a couple of challenges which have showed me areas where I can improve. So if this interests you, stay watching. If I just explain first of all what the challenges were about, it might help you to understand a little better. The challenges were part of the CCC challenge, which stands for Confident Capsule Collection Challenge. And it's run by a lovely lady called Jenny Drew, who is the owner of a shop and the franchises called So Confident, and she is based in Glasgow. Now, the Confident Capsule Collection is a collection of patterns, sewing patterns, and they range in garments from tops to trousers to dresses to skirts, and sometimes even jackets and coats, and they make up a capsule collection. And the aim of it is to increase your confidence and your skills in your sewing. Jenny runs this as a course. It is a payable course, but before the course is launched, she has several challenges she hosts in her Facebook group specifically for the CCC challenge. There are 3 challenges in all, and Jenny introduces these via a live feed in the Facebook group, and takes about 20 minutes to half an hour. And you can sit and really think and dive deeply into what's holding you back as a sewist. In fact, the first challenge was what's holding you back. Now, this might be something like you don't feel you have the confidence to cut into that beautiful piece of fabric, or you don't feel that you have the confidence to fit a garment to your own shape, or you don't have enough time, or you don't think you have the skills. And the challenge, on the first day, was to dive deep and find out what was your nemesis. Now, for me, that was I don't have enough time. In fact, I do have enough time, but my time management is absolutely terrible. As you know, I do have my own business, and it's a sewing business, but I do tend to start sort of about lunchtime, and I get all my little jobs done around the house in the mornings. And I do get up late, and I do actually scroll through my phone a lot whilst I'm having that first and second cup of tea in the morning. So my solution to I don't have enough time was to start an hour earlier during the day, or in the morning, so I could get into my sewing room an hour earlier to get my orders processed, stitched, sent out, and all the rest of it, so I could run my business. Now, this has meant I have an extra hour in the day where I can sew for myself, and that hour has built up, and I have actually managed to finish 3 garments this week, whereas quite often I'll get on here, won't I, on my channel on YouTube, and say, do you know what, I had so many plans and I haven't achieved anything. So let me show you what I've made this week, because I've carved out an extra hour in the day for myself. I'm going away for a weekend in Manchester next month because it's my husband's birthday, so we're going away for a couple of days, and on the last day I'm going to my youngest son's graduation, so I desperately need some clothes for that, and I need something nice to wear for the graduation itself. So with that in mind, I've made myself a couple of garments, and I finished them this week, which I'm really pleased with. The first one I finished was part of my New Look 6217 challenge. I've made a black top, I've now made a white top. I'll be able to give you more details about this particular top when I do the follow-up to the 6217 substitutions video. But it's the Sinclair Patterns Oasis top, I made it in white cotton lycra. It has a bound neckline, bound armholes with a slight cap sleeve, and it's just an ordinary top. But that will go really beautifully with the second garment I finished, which is a pair of black crepe urban pants, and they're the wide leg version. I've made these twice before. I've made them in Ponte. I made a navy pair and a cappuccino pair in the spring and summer, but these are for winter. So the long length, they are, like I said, they're the wide leg version, and they will look beautiful paired together with my chunky boots that I had last year. So I've already got those two garments finished and made this week. So I was really pleased that I'd got those done. And because I was finishing earlier in the day, rather than finishing later and being tired and then sitting vegging in front of the TV, I actually got a knitted garment finished as well. And I finished off this lace front, lace back cardigan. It's in double knitting. It's like a cyclamen colour. I put the buttons on this afternoon before I started filming, and that will look absolutely glorious with the top and the trousers. So you can see that's already a couple of garments that I've got for my capsule wardrobe. When I cut the trousers out, I also cut out the pieces for a long sleigh all day skirt, so that's also going to be in black crepe. I did so well with the cutting out. I literally had that much left of 2 meters of fabric, so I was pleased about that. I cut actually the trousers and the skirt out one evening, again when I had that spare time at the end of the day, so that's cut out waiting to be made up. And I've also managed to cut my mum a pair of trousers out as well, the urban pants again, and she's having a pair of black scuba crepe like my trousers, but she's having the tapered version. So I've actually got loads and loads done this week, and as you know, I often sit here and say, well, I had lots of plans but I didn't have enough time, and I've switched that round this week by giving myself an extra hour. So I really am pleased with what I've achieved this week. And I might add, it's all because I sat in front of my PC screen, listened to what Jenny had to say, and was really honestly critical about my time management skills, because they were the skills, my time management skills were the thing that was really holding me back with making my own garments. Second challenge was Jenny asked us all where we thought we were in our sewing journey, and she emailed us a kind of a ladder, if you like, of steps, of techniques, fitting techniques, etc., stitching techniques, to find out where we were and where we wanted to be. Now, I've actually done a lot of these techniques in my sewing journey, because I've been sewing since I was 21, and that's a good few years. I'm mostly self-taught in certain areas, but my mum has taught me a lot of techniques as well. So I've done obviously darts, facings, set-in sleeves, trousers fittings, I've put a fly zip in, etc. One thing I haven't done is I've never done a welt pocket. I've done patch pockets, never done a welt pocket, and I've never made a coat. So making a coat is on my list of things to do, and I really would like to make myself a coat this winter, because I don't actually have a decent smart coat. So that is something that I've identified that I need to do to move further on in my sewing journey. Challenge number 3 was a visualisation exercise. And Jenny asked us to visualise something that a kind of event that we were going to, and asked us to visualise what outfit we were wearing. Now, I visualised something that I've actually already got in my stitching plans for sort of autumn and winter. I visualised it, but the visualisation was for next spring. So we've got quite a long time to actually get that in motion. I visualised myself in my navy and white polka coastal side split skirt with a white vest top, and the thing that I wanted to make myself is the Stylark Stacey jean jacket in red cotton canvas as the icing on the cake to one of my favourite outfits from last spring. So it does actually include a tab kind of pocket that you find on jeans jackets. So again, I've never done those because I've always been scared off them because I've been a bit worried I wouldn't get them looking very neat, but I know I can do it. So that is my outfit challenge, and that's what I need to make for myself. So this week I felt really, really motivated and really excited about my sewing. And I think a lot of us get to the point where our sojo kind of disappears, doesn't it? But mine has really had a kick, and I'm really happy with what I've found out about myself and how I can improve my stitching. You can find Jenny on Facebook. She runs the group So Confident. I'll put a link in the description box, and I might put one up here as well. And like I said, you can find Jenny at So Confident in Glasgow. There are also shops in Chorley and Edinburgh, I believe. The capsule itself consists of, like I said, a range of patterns, and Jenny also sends out a box of fabrics to make those garments up in, which will challenge your skills and move you along your journey and help you with your confidence in your dressmaking. So if you feel that's something that you'd like to take part in, I highly recommend taking part in the challenge and having a look to see whether the CCC challenge or the Confident Capsule challenge is for you. I'd really like to know what you think about it. That's all from me this week. I'll see you very soon. In the meantime, happy sewing. Bye bye.